Well, made it to the Moreton Island desert, and I don't know how much more I'm gonna go. This is, well, I don't need to, I'm already here, check it out. I think I missed the bus. I don't think they're gonna wait for me. But man, this has been a fun walk. It's been a bit of a challenge, but I should have brought my sketchbook. Perfect place to do a picture or a drawing. But what I'll do is I'll take some photos and I'll do a drawing when I get back to the hotel. Anyway, hey everyone, I am Dan O'Callaghan and welcome to Do Art with Dan from Moreton Island. This place is awesome. It's like an hour or a couple of hours away from where I live, and I didn't even know how beautiful this place was. Never been, but yeah, I'm glad I'm here. My family is lost somewhere else. Well, actually, I'm the one who's lost. They're probably on the right track. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. I'm back from my little birthday holiday. I had heaps of fun doing that, going over to Moreton Island. Yeah, originally we were going to go over to New Zealand. That would have been epic, but of course I was really lucky even to be able to just go down to Moreton Island. I know a lot of people are not able to do this sort of thing, so I really do appreciate it, and I am very thankful that I was able to do that little trip. The water is incredible over there. There's not much waves, which I was a little bit like because I love like riding waves, but the water was just beautiful. There were shipwrecks, there was yeah, amazing island. There was a big desert, there was a helicopter, which I've never been in a helicopter before. He took the doors off. The pilot was like, do you want to take the doors off? And I was like, sure, why not? Yeah, that was one of the best birthdays ever. And before we went, I really didn't think it would be. And yeah, it's just been a really challenging year, but I'm not the only one in that situation. You know, there's a lot of people who have had a very challenging year. And so, yeah, I'm really thankful that I was able to have that little 30th birthday getaway. And I really did need it because I was just short on inspiration and motivation. And that beautiful island has inspired me to come up with some new ideas. And I'm really eager to try one out today in this video. I'm gonna sort of take a reference image from one of the photos or videos that I took on Moreton Island, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my own imagination into that image and draw a kind of monster bursting out of that Moreton Island desert. It's gonna be a fun little video. Yeah, if you haven't already seen, I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign for my Art of Dan O'Callaghan book, and one of the original art rewards has already been grabbed, and there's a t-shirt up there, and there's a bunch of awesome little rewards. I've also just added add-ons, so you know, if there's a reward that you're really eager to get, but you're thinking, oh, but I also want the t-shirt, or I also want something else, like the A1 chicken poster, to get you motivated, you can put it on the back of a door or whatever. But yeah, anyway, the point is, pick the drawing on the inside cover reward, and then what you can do is you can add on all those other extra rewards as you go through the process. And I believe the funds don't get taken out until the goal deadline comes about. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you already know how Kickstarter works. But for those of you who don't, please comment below, and I'll answer any questions that you might have. Awesome. At the end of this video, I'll just tell you a little bit about something else that's happening on another channel that I have. So, as you can see, this character is not representative of any kind of traditional creature of the Moreton Island land. It's a totally imagined creature. It's quite ugly, of course. But I don't know, some of you might find it attractive. It's it's pretty cool. Messy character that I was just sort of imagining. To disclose some of my influences, I had seen that Mandalorian episode, that new season had just come out, so there's a similar sort of creature in that. And another influence, of course, was from the Dune trailer. You know, I think the big sandworm character monster is almost a classic type of character now. And I've got him spewing out some, that's not fire, that's acid. I just wanted to have something in that bottom left corner. And I was just trying to make up a really fun and interesting composition with a lot of cool little effects and whatnot. I wanted to keep with the painterly style. I didn't want to like smooth it out and spruce it up too much. I'm still learning a lot about digital art, like trying to get better at becoming more proficient and having a more professional look to my digital works. But as long as it's authentic to what I do typically on a traditional medium, then I'm cool with whatever comes out. But this is more about just having fun and being inspired by the landscape and coming up with something a bit silly and interesting. So I'm zooming in and getting all those little shapes on the face curved in and sharpened up a little bit, and getting some of the lighting effects of the eyeballs and just making sure the shadows under the lids are nice and like dark, and it's certainly still looking very cartoony and very painterly and thick with the texture there. It could certainly be smoothed out and sort of a bit more realism could be brought to it, but I don't know. I just felt like doing something really cartoony and fun with this one. I feel like I am starting to lean on this type of character design though when I'm doing sort of an impromptu monster. It's got those snake eyes that look really evil, and then those long sharp teeth. So I think I'll have to look at some other references for monsters and try and get myself out of that little crutch that I've got developing there. The Demon Souls character is very similar to this. You know, he had the horns and the sharp teeth and everything. So I'll have to go and fill up my creative influences and fill up with some new stuff. Like playing video games and watching films, of course, is a good way to get some of those influences in on you. Get them in on your mind. Another great way to snap out of those creative crutches where you're sort of drawing the same visual elements all the time is to find some new references. I actually went and did a life drawing session quite recently, and that was really good for me. Adding in all the shadows, and I've got that sunlight just beaming down the top left side, and so his big wings are casting a nice big shadow. Don't ask me why there's a sandworm that burrows underground and needs some sort of malformed wings on him. Maybe he used to be a dragon that like flew around in the sky, and then I don't know, he got so fat that he had to fall down to the ground and buried himself in the sand. I don't know. But it was just a really fun impromptu thing. And the axis of the landscape, you can see it's very off. It's not flat, it's not horizontal. I just felt like that would add more of a dynamic look to this entire composition. So I just stuck with that. And adding in some ambient light, some sunlight, and some tiny little textures here and there. And that's about as far as I wanted to push this design. Yeah, I'm really happy with the color choices and the composition, and I really enjoyed painting this actually. So I hope you enjoyed watching that cool little well, there's another fun little video, just taking inspiration from my little holiday, my birthday holiday. And yeah, I just wanted to make a cruisy little video, but I have some big ideas for some even more elaborate, more tutorial-esque videos that have some more substantive value in terms of what I can bring you guys, and yeah, help you on your own creative journeys as well. I have a lot of things happening. I've got stuff that I'm announcing in December for Ardent Comics. I've got things that I'm doing with some next-gen consoles, which is really exciting. I've started a new channel, Do Games with Dan, and I'm going to be uploading a new video for that. You might notice a bit of a difference in how I am. I'm feeling much more relaxed after that Moreton Island holiday, and so I'm feeling like my confidence is back, and I'm really ready to make these YouTube videos. Yeah, something else, like something that goes beyond what I've been doing in these last few months. So yeah, look forward to that. And if you're keen and if you're into video games, go and follow Do Games with Dan. Yeah. Oh, subscribe. That's the word, isn't it? Yeah. Go and subscribe to Do Games with Dan if you're into video games. And if you're feeling inspired, of course, having watched this, then maybe you'd like to take a sketchbook on your next... oh yeah, it is a bit tricky when... I was lucky. Where we live is kind of a bit of a holiday destination, really. Look, even a walk up the park, even a walk into the, you know, your local township. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inspiration in the most unlikely places. So yeah, give it a go and maybe take a photo of a landscape in front of you and do a digital art piece over the top. Alright, have fun guys. Go.